For more than 100 years, generations of shoppers, young and old, have been making the trip downtown to catch a glimpse of Marshall Field's magnificence, a place full of wonder and magic. Today, it's Macy's, and for many Chicagoans, the opportunity to make treasured memories of a lifetime continues. Leslie Goddard, an author and historian, writes about the store's cultural significance in her book, Remembering Marshall Fields.
One of the things Marshall Fields always did very well was it was a top-to-toe holiday decoration. You had the beautiful Christmas windows. You had the main aisle decorated. You had the toy department decorated. It was just completely surrounding you with the festivity of the season.
Yet, for all its elegance, Marshall Fields emerged from humble beginnings, originating as a dry goods store back in 1852. But it was not until 1907 that its Christmas traditions began. The Walnut Room opened and the first Christmas tree was lit.
We think of so many Marshall Fields Christmas traditions as being timeless, but they actually were an evolution. The very first Christmas decoration at Marshall Fields was a tiny little Christmas tree that the store employees put up in the Walnut Room restaurant.
While the size of the Christmas tree grew to gigantic proportions, so did the store's reputation for delivering an exceptional shopping and holiday experience.
By the middle of the 20th century, Marshall Fields said that it had the largest indoor Christmas tree in the world, and it was, 45, 48 feet tall. And it started to become a tradition for families to come to the Walnut Room, eat a meal under the great tree, and that tradition is so deeply ingrained today. Someone said for a lot of Chicago families, it's a tradition bordering on the sacred, and it is.
Part of the cherished tradition for many is the windows. Unlike its competitors, Marshall Field's goal was not merely to advertise merchandise, but to inspire through visual displays that told a story.
Marshall Fields became known for some of the biggest, most spectacular story windows in Chicago. The Christmas windows display were Marshall Fields' gift to the city, a gift of this festive seasonal experience, spread the joy of the season.
Our family tradition was to come down and look at the windows when our kids were smaller, and there was a lot more stores down here.
It reminds me of back when I was a kid, because my parents used to bring us down when we were kids. You just knew it was Christmas when you came down and you saw the display.
The experience of going to Marshall Fields, seeing the Christmas windows, that whole experience became part of Chicago families' lives, to the point that people keep coming back and coming back. If you go to the Walnut Room today, you'll see tables with 2-3 generations sitting together because this is their family ritual.
Today, 10 years after the Marshall Fields name was changed to Macy's, those time-honored traditions continue. Families from all over the city and beyond now flock to the flagship store downtown to fill themselves with holiday spirit. Andrea Schwartz is the Vice President of Media Relations at Macy's.
I find it so joyous every year when those windows open and the tree is lit. We are honored to be able to keep the traditions of Marshall Fields. 15,000 people walk by our windows every day, and you will see children on the shoulders of their parents. You will see little ones up front in the windows and just peering in. I have to say those pictures are priceless.